Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. It's a pleasure this morning to welcome Brad Eiffert to the committee. Brad is from Columbia, Missouri. He is Vice President and General Manager of Boone County Lumber Company there in Columbia. In 1965, Brad's father, Howard Eiffert, established Boone County Lumber there in Columbia, which is the county seat, and for which was named after Nathan and Morgan Boone, two sons of the famed pioneer Daniel Boone. Fittingly, two sons now co-manage the business that their father began 45 years ago, and at which both brothers worked during high school. Brad obtained a bachelor's degree in economics and a master's degree in business administration from Mizzou's home campus there in Columbia. He also served as a U.S. Air Force pilot for 8 years and is a veteran of Operation Desert Shield. Brad worked for a lumber company in Chicago and later for International Paper there in Columbia before joining his brother in 1993. Over the years, Boone County Lumber has grown to 3 locations, 34 employees, and 4 part-time employees, supplying building materials to contractors and customers across much of central Missouri. Boone County Lumber is the 2006 winner of Pro Sales Magazine Marketing and Customer Service Award and the 2004 Columbia Chamber of Commerce's Outstanding Small Business of the Year. Brad is also active in his community and serves as a member of the Columbia Salvation Army Advisory Board and the Callaway Bank Board of Directors. He has served on the National Federation of Independent Business Board of Directors since 2003, serving as national chairman of the NFIB from 2006 to 2008. Brad, thank you for being here with us today, and I also might mention that Ryan, your son's with us today, perhaps the 3rd generation of the family business, and look forward to your testimony. Welcome.
Madam Chairwoman, Ranking Member Luke DeMeyer, and distinguished members of this committee, thank you for inviting me to testify today. My name is Brad Eiffert, and I co-own and operate Boone County Lumber Company in Columbia, Missouri, and I am accompanied by my 15-year-old son, Ryan, a 9th grader at West Junior High. Boone County Lumber is a family-owned company celebrating its 45th anniversary this year. In 1965, 4 men provided startup capital of $2,500 each, and this, combined with the $100 my father Howard had to invest, began the company that now operates in 3 locations and employs 34 full-time and 4 part-time employees. Today, my brother Greg manages our Boone County Millwork location while I manage the lumber yard. Together, we serve the professional home builder, remodeler, and commercial contractor by providing a variety of forest products, doors, windows, and moldings. Thank you for inviting me to share some of the challenges and successes of the last 4 years and our situation today. This July 2010 will mark the end of 4 full years since the housing market slump started a deep recession from which it has yet to recover. New single-family home permits in our community went from rates as high as just over 1,000 in 2005 to as low as 230 in 2008. While the demand for our products plummeted, the market values of many forest products dropped accordingly. This combination of factors has crushed our revenue for the duration of the slowdown. One of the biggest challenges early on was answering the constantly begging question of when things might turn around. We've since moved on from that question to asking how we can most effectively adapt to what we call the new reality. There have been 2 sets of heroes in our story. One is the professional builder and remodeler we serve on a daily basis who did not participate in the excesses of the housing boom. We have been fortunate to serve some customers for 2 generations and are proud to stand beside this group of resilient survivors. This leads me to the second group of heroes of the last 4 years, our people. The personal sacrifice made by everyone in our company is the only reason I am before you today. We not only cut hours and overtime, but every salaried person took a pay cut as well. While doing this, we asked our employees to perform services we used to be able to afford from outside companies. We became our own custodians. Ryan is now our lawn service. We decided to live without water coolers, newspaper subscriptions, coffee and vending machine services, weekly entry rug cleaning, and learning to live with changes like high-deductible HSA health plans and reduced employer contributions to 401k accounts. We've not purchased a new truck in 4 years, and oftentimes will park a vehicle rather than fix it based on seasonal needs. Ironically, the office building we constructed with our own employees during the housing slump in 1981-82 in order to keep them busy and productive is the same building we have completely remodeled on the exterior in order to provide productive activity for our staff during the last 3 years. We completely remodeled the exterior of our building using our truck drivers, lumberyard, and office staff. While facing the severe slowdown, we never stopped asking what we can do during this time to take advantage of untapped opportunities. 2 years ago, despite the recession, we opened a new showroom in the central Missouri area of Lake of the Ozarks to display windows, doors, and moldings. Our geographical service area is expanded, and so far this year, almost 10% of our total sales have come from this new market area. In March of this year, another opportunity presented itself, and we took aggressive action. Our primary local competitor in the commercial door and hardware market went bankrupt. We assumed the completion of several ongoing projects, purchased much of their equipment and inventory, and offered 4 employees employment with us in our commercial door division. This effectively doubled the size of our commercial door operations in the last 60 days and increased our commercial sales exposure to new vendors and to new customers. While it's early in the process, we're excited to continue to diversify ourselves beyond the residential housing market. Our latest challenge today remains moving beyond break-even. We need to continue to find efficiencies and sales opportunities and become more profitable. We need to be able to make money and retain it in our business in order to fully restore the incomes of our committed employees and reinvest in our business. While we remain cautious regarding the current situation, we are optimistic that the worst of the crisis is behind us, and we are well positioned to move into the new reality of today's housing and commercial construction market for another 45 years. Thank you for the opportunity to testify before you here today, and I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Thank you.